When I got into the car after the wedding, my lap was full. I had my basket with the shiny pillow, my flower crown, a wedding napkin that had two hearts on it, and a few spare bottles of bubbles that we all blew at Amy and Peter when they came out of church. If I joined Carol Ann's Flower Girl Club, I would show all these things at a meeting. And I would tell them how I hid in the bathroom when they announced that the bride was going to throw her bouquet. I wanted to make sure it didn't land on me. But I knew I didn't have the right words to ever tell about the important parts of the wedding, like how it felt to have my picture taken with Amy and Peter at the church, or how proud I was when I handed Reverend Callan the rings I'd been guarding. Even if I tried for a million years, I could never tell how it felt walking down the aisle, 10 steps ahead of Amy, helping her make it to the altar. Those things would stay inside my heart forever. As we pulled out of the church parking lot, my dad yelled out, "Who's the best flower girl in the world?" Mom, Dad, and Philip all answered, "Beanie." Then Philip added quietly in my ear, "Yes, indeed you do." I leaned my head against his arm and fell asleep. Good morning. My name is Chris Bauer, and I am the PR representative and procurement specialist of the historic Logan Square neighborhood's Cafe Night Break. I am here on a business trip in Michigan, and I am back at my friend's hotel's basement and to shoot the video for what I think is day 18 of the celery menu anticipation juice cleanse. I'm back down here in front of my map. And I have a couple little things that I wanted to share with you that I found out. Yesterday we did a little demonstration about leaves, and I showed you some things that I thought were pretty interesting, and I just wanted to show you the contrast between a leaf that is green and then a leaf that has not only changed colors but has fallen. But you can see that they're quite different in color and also in shape. So, and when you look at a live leaf like this one, you'll notice that it's not alive anymore, but it was recently, and you can see that it still has the beginnings of death. So it's like liver spots, and you can see if you look really closely at it, like very closely, you'll see that it has discolorations and things like that. So I think that's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna just put that there for a second here. Whoops, put that there while I check a couple things. Oh, and just to give credit to you, when I came down here this morning, I finished the Beanie and the Dreaded Wedding by Susan Wojciechowski, or Wojciechowski, I think is the right way to pronounce it. The night was rough. It rained, it was cold. Sometimes you wake up in the morning in a different world than where you fell asleep, and that was one of those experiences for me. I thought I was asleep, like deep, deep, deep in the woods. I heard the sounds of coyotes and lots of rustling, and actually it turns out I was sleeping not too far from a vacant Circuit City building, and what I thought were coyotes were in fact just teenagers. And about 4 or 5 in the morning, some teenagers stumbled into my camp and jostled me, and I could smell the liquor on their breath. I could see the speed in their eyes, and I was forced to, with a little bit of stick pointing and skin piercing, I was forced to leave. I guess I was in their late night spot, and so I have been awake since about 4:30 in the morning. And you know what? I love teenagers. They're great. I understand. If I were them, I would have done the same thing. They didn't really hurt me. They just stumbled upon a man in a strange spot. I thought I was in the middle of the woods. Turns out I was in a vacant parking lot with weed trees. They were not grand trees, and I just made some mistakes. The teenagers just let me know about my mistakes. And sometimes teenagers can be really helpful in that way, because you know what? They tell the truth about us. Maybe not to themselves, about themselves, but they tell the truth. And so, anyway, I just had a great morning. Since then, it rained, it was cold, the sun's starting to come out though, and I almost thought about shooting the video outside today. But I decided to take advantage of this last opportunity to be dry for the day, and I thought I would continue the juice cleanse from here. And I'm looking forward to getting home. I miss Ika and Uni. I miss the celery queen. I miss my celery pig. I miss all of my whales. I miss all of my glass. I miss my home, and I even miss my special friends that have taken over my apartment, because you know what? They can't take over the entire apartment, and I will always have at least some of that apartment to myself. And I'm just happy that I have this video series, and that it's 18th day that I'm still doing this, and I feel great. I feel better about my life than ever, and I know Chef Anton will one day be really appreciative of all these efforts. And it's all about what's going to happen in the winter of 2020, which is, I got to keep reminding, tell everybody this, is like, there's going to be a theatrical presentation of the celery menu. Okay. Somebody came down. I'm not supposed to be down here. I came in through the back yesterday and today, so I don't think I have a lot of time. October 27th, 2019. Take care out there.
Yes, yes. I understand.